Hey everybody, good Monday morning. It's the week of Thanksgiving. That's kind of odd, weird kind of vibe of energy of the Monday before Thanksgiving all this week. Thanksgiving and Christmas is just a little odd to me. It's not that I don't enjoy them. There's just kind of a weird energy, and yeah. So there's that. I just flow with it. Just flow with it. You'll get through it. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just an odd time of just an odd time to me. The Morning Post this morning, everybody. Eddie Williams Sellers. It is 7:16 as I get ready to record this little video. Yeah, sitting here in my dining room this morning. Come on, let's do this. Um, the list is short of politicians that remain true to themselves during this period of fascism in the United States. The Rand Pauls and Mitt Romneys and Liz Cheneys and the Adam Kinzingers. While we saw many others just melt into typical politicians and just kowtow down, the Lindsey Grahams and so forth. Standing in the attic where Anne Frank hid in Amsterdam, I looked out the window down on the street below. I could imagine from the old black and whites hanging on the wall, Nazi soldiers standing on the sidewalk. The week of Thanksgiving has always seemed to have this weird, odd vibe to me. I believe I have always lived a life of Thanksgiving, of being grateful. I am and always have been a very appreciative person. I can look back over my life and be grateful for every person that helped me along the way. And there were many. My first boss at Georgia Blueprint down on Lucky Street in Atlanta, who hired me at 16, made me get my hair cut before I could go to work, Chuck Allman. My cousin, Annette, who let me live with her when I ran away from home as a boy, made space for me in a tiny little 3-room house on the corner of Kirkwood and Powell Street, in that little cinder block house. Probably all 3 rooms didn't come up to 500 square feet. My Uncle Aaron, who taught me how to drive a car at 11 years old. But years before that, when I couldn't even reach the gas and brake pedals, I would sit all up against him and steer the car down dirt roads in Conyers as he would mash the gas. I have always loved driving. I love cars. I think the reason the country was so taken with Zoran Mamdani was because he was just being himself, a proud Muslim, a Democrat socialist. He didn't waver. He seemed authentic. Time will tell if he is cut of the same cloth as the Liz Cheneys, as someone who remains themselves no matter the winds of change that may blow. Anne Frank, she died when she was 15, shortly before the camp she was in was liberated. Her sister died a few weeks before she did. So odd that I stood in the attic that afternoon. In moments like that, I try to tap into the energy of the place, to feel her presence. What a horrible way to live your short 15 years while on earth. How could so many Germans do such a thing? Some will say that it is horrible that some of us, actually many of us, will equate what is going on in America today with the fascism of Nazi Germany, as if we should be okay when masked men go through neighborhoods and break families apart, and use the military on the streets and cities across America, and to have a madman, fascist, authoritarian, to lead a coup in our country. From standing in that attic that afternoon to watching the daily news, it doesn't seem that far-fetched to me. Good Monday morning, sweet people. It is the week of Thanksgiving. I'm going to bake a couple of sweet potato pies and a buttermilk pie in the next day or two. I allow myself to feel all the weird, odd vibes of Thanksgiving. Although Ava and I will spend it with family, Ava is still baking us a turkey breast and making some dressing and gravy of our own to nibble off of around the house for Thanksgiving weekend. I love cranberry sauce and dressing. I am thankful. I am hopeful. I wonder, did Ann ever lose hope? I hope not. My God, that must have been horrible on the day they came to get her. Good Monday morning, everybody. Over on my Facebook page, a picture of Anne Frank. Love y'all.